Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. We have had exceptionally warm weather this fall, sunny and warm in the daytime and cool at night but not cold. That is all changing today. The temperature is going down to 2 degrees above freezing, so it's a bit of a change. I'm going to move all my sensitive tropical trees into the plant room now, at least for a couple of days until the temperature warms up again. And I'll show you what species I'm going to move first. The first trees I'll be moving are my African baobab trees. I don't like taking these below 15 degrees Celsius. If they go too much lower, they can probably take 12 degrees Celsius, maybe even lower, but you're starting to risk losing them at those temperatures. So they're going into the plant room. I also have my Vietnamese bluebell here. That I like to keep that warm also. It's a true tropical. Over here I have my water jasmine way back in the corner there. That's another one that has to come in. And down on the floor here I have my carp oak trees. They cannot take the cold either, so they have to come inside. I will have the heat on in the greenhouse here tonight, but when it gets down close to freezing, I don't know if I can maintain the temperature in here to 15 degrees Celsius. It may get cooler than that. So most trees are fine when it cools down like that. But these species that I showed you, they can't take the cold. They just die. So into the plant room they go, at least for a couple of days. I'm in the plant room now. So I haven't been in the plant room much since spring. So I need to do a cleanup. I've got all my bonsai tables everywhere because I was trying them out with my show trees. So I've got to clean up the plant room and then I can move the trees inside. I'm going to start the work by turning on some lights. So here I go. The first time they've been on since spring. There, that's a little better in here. And then I'll have to put the heater on to keep it nice and warm in here. So I'll try that out, make sure it works. I'm all set. I have the heat on, the fan on, some lights. So now I need to do some cleanup in here, get rid of all the dried leaves that fell down during the winter, tidy it up, and then I can move the trees in. On my flood table here, you can see all the debris that's fallen down off the trees over the winter. Leaves, soil, yeah, all kinds of dead flowers. So I just lift the whole flood table up. It's fairly lightweight. Take it outside and shake it out, clean it off so it's ready for this winter. I've got the flood tables cleaned off. So next I'm going to bring in my African baobab trees first. And they go in the very back corner here because they're kind of in the back corner and I can't reach them. And I don't need to reach them because I don't water them for the entire winter. The plant room is humid, so they do get some humidity, but there's no watering on them at all. And in spring, you'll notice that the buds will start turning green, they'll start growing, and that's the signal that you can start watering them once again. The baobabs are inside the plant room. You can see they're naturally losing their leaves. Even though they've been in the greenhouse where it's warm and they get sunlight, they're shutting down for the year. They just, part of the plant cycle, they go dormant for the winter and grow all summer. I've got my more sensitive tropicals moved into the plant room now. So I have my powder puff, that doesn't like the cold. My water jasmine cuttings, my Vietnamese bluebell, which has grown like crazy since I last pruned it. My carp oak trees, my cashews, they don't like the cold. My water jasmine, the twin trunk one back there, and the baobabs. So those are all the trees that just can't take very much cold at all, so you've got to keep them warm at all times. I'm going to head back outside now, and all the trees that are on the benches outside that can't take frost or go below freezing will have to be moved into the poly house or the glass greenhouse. The poly house, even though it's not heated, it's covered in plastic, so if there is a frost and it's above freezing, the plants will be okay. Down here on the floor of the greenhouse, I have lots of space, so I'll start moving trees from outside into the glass greenhouse here on the floor. The floor is filling up, Down here I have my marble tray that broke, and I can see it's cracked in 1, 2, 3 more places now. So that'll be a winter project, getting this all glued back together. I'll have to try and find either crazy glue or epoxy or something. Yeah, so I'll resurrect this marble tray. I had Casper from the Kitchener Waterloo Bonsai Society visit this summer, and we repotted his Brazilian rain tree, which is doing really well now. And he brought me this Fukian tea, and it was just one big long shoot. So I've just been letting it grow over the entire summer, and you can see it's got branches now, and it's really, really long. So I'm going to prune it back today because I need more space in the greenhouse. I can't have this big sprawling plant in here. So let's cut it back now. Okay, so I think this is the big tall branch back here. I don't think I need that. It's done its job thickening up the trunk a bit. So I want to prune it back, but I'm just trying to see where. There's a lot of dead leaves here. I've got 3 kind of vertical shoots here. I'm going to start here, pruning it back here. So here I go, big cut. Taking that whole top of the tree off. And then I'll just cut these branches back. So here and here. That gets the little Fukian tree more compact. Let's clean up a bit of debris here. Okay, that takes up a lot less space. It's developing quite well. So I'll put it back on the bench now. And hopefully it'll get through the winter fine. Even though it's getting cold outside and winter is coming, I love this time of year because I can take each tree and work on it. I use summer as my growing period, so most of the trees just grow over the summer. There's no pruning much. There's just, watering and fertilizing them, keeping them healthy, and letting them grow. And then in the wintertime, I do all my work. I do the repottings, I do the pruning, and it's kind of nice because I have the entire winter and I get through every tree in my collection, tidying it up and doing whatever work it needs. And then when spring comes, the growth starts again. And the more refined a tree is, the more you have to work on it over the summer. But most of my trees are just, small sticks in pots, a lot of them, and I root prune them, top prune them, and then I let them grow for the summer. I've got all my tropicals put away for the cold night ahead. So you can see the floor is quite full. I have an aisleway to get to my watering can so I can water everything in here. Both the upper and lower levels of the benches are full. Yeah, so that's a look at the glass greenhouse. I'll shut the door and keep it warm there for tonight. So this greenhouse is heated at night so I can keep it fairly warm. Here is a look in the poly house. It's quite full too. I've got a lot of my citrus trees in here now. The jades, a lot of succulents, aloes, Japanese maple, olive tree. Yeah, so I'll just keep this door closed and hopefully everything will be okay for the next couple of days. Here's a look in the plant room now. So it's still fairly empty, but you think of all those tropical trees I have, and I don't have a lot of space. So I brought my Toprom Temple in. I didn't feel like lifting that from its spot outside into the glass greenhouse, and then later on in the year from the glass greenhouse into here, so I just brought it straight indoors. So I need to do a lot of fixing on this. I'll be doing that as a winter project, I think. Kind of securing all these crumbled pieces of cement in place with glue. Trying to keep this thing together so it pretty well stays how it is. Because my greenhouse is so full of trees, I'll have to make future videos in the plant room, which is a little less empty, until the big transfer where all these trees go inside for the winter. So that's all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.